Welcome back to Tech by Pike. Today we have an MSI GS66 stealth gaming laptop. This comes with the i9-11900H processor, an RTX 3080 with max power at 95 watts with dynamic boost. Comes with 32 gigs of RAM, 1TB SSD, and a 15.6 FHD 1080p 300 Hz panel. We're really excited about having this laptop here. We're going to unbox it, we're going to take a look at it, we'll check out the internals, and then I'll have some initial thoughts at the end. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get this thing unboxed here. We'll start with the power brick here. Nice long cable, I like that. They call this the 230 watt slim adapter. To the main event. I like that. Very simplistic. Set that off to the side. Take the laptop out, we'll set that off to the side. Let's check out the propaganda first. So, we've got quite a bit here. So we got the user guide. Good to have. Oh, it has the hotkey recovery function pamphlet. Okay. Limited warranty. Like a limited warranty. Join MSI reward program now. Everybody likes rewards. And then their registration card. All right. Let's put that back. Now, for the laptop itself. That's interesting. I don't know if you can see that, but all the fingerprints on the laptop. It's actually not on the physical laptop. There's this film right here that you can take off. And we'll do that here right now. Very satisfying. Let's see if we can lift it up with one finger. I notice there's no ledge right here to really get your finger under. So you kind of have to have your nail, if you got any, lifts right up pretty easily. No movement on the laptop, and I have a pretty slippery desk, so I must have some rubber feet underneath. That is really nice. So the chassis itself is made out of a magnesium alloy, and I gotta tell you, I thought maybe there'd be some fingerprint magnet issues here, but there is not, as far as I can tell. There's a little flex on the middle here at the top of the lid, but that's to be expected. It's thin, it's light. You have the little shield right here. I don't know if you can see that, but in the light you can see it's kind of this neat little design. It's MSI. And then, like I did before, we'll lift it up with one finger. There is no lip there. Looks like we have a camera there. I believe that's 720p. We'll check that out later in another video. Let's check out the keyboard here. And the palm rest is, there's no real flex there at all. The mouse pad, in my opinion, is nice and big. I like that. Good clicking action all the way around. I like that a lot too. I don't know if you can see this, but it's very thin bezels on the sides and the top, and you got kind of a thicker bezel down below here, but I believe it is thinner than the previous model. I'll have to check that out, but it does look a little bit thinner. You got the upward facing speakers here. No flex at the bottom of the screen, and I don't know, the keyboard feels pretty good. It's a Steel Series. Good return. Very little travel. And then you got the grills right here, and I can't tell, but I believe that is just for venting. So we'll have to check that out. Okay, let's take a look at the I/O. We'll start on the left-hand side here. So we got some venting here. We got the power port. We got the Thunderbolt 4. We got the HDMI at 60 Hertz, 4K at 120 Hertz. And then we have the USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port. So on the right-hand side here, we have the audio mic combo jack. You have a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C, but also a display port. You have two USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A ports, and then you have the Ethernet jack. You have some more venting in the back. You have some decent amount of venting there out the back. And then underneath you have the grills here for air flow, for intake, to keep the laptop cool while playing those AAA games. Alright, before we take a look at the internals here, I wanted to look at screen wobble and see if there was an issue there. We'll lift this up. Oops. Very little screen wobble. I'm going to bring it in a little closer. A little bit of flex, but it's really not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. The weight of the laptop itself is 4 pounds, 13.4 ounces, and if you include the power adapter, you got 6 pounds, 12.6 ounces. So I wanted to put the MSI GS66 up against my Razer Blade 15. I kind of want to do a quick little size comparison, and as you can tell, the Razer is just a little bit thinner, even thinner in the back here because the MSI is raised just a little bit. And then as far as it being wide, the MSI is a little bit wider as well due to this hinge right here in the back. Not sure if you can see that. And then we'll set this on top. It's pretty close. I actually like the look of the MSI a little bit better, only because it's a little more unassuming and doesn't have the green Razer logo on top. But Razer is one of my favorite gaming laptop manufacturers. I do like them. But this is very nice too. So let's get into the internals. Okay, we're going to take a look at the internals here, but first I want to talk about the bottom plate of the actual laptop. 9 screws secures the bottom plate to the chassis. They're 9 Phillip head screws. One in the middle in the front is smaller than the rest of the screws, so note to self. And then 8 of them are exposed, but there's a 9th one here underneath the factory seal sticker that MSI has placed on the bottom plate of the laptop. You have 2 lengthwise long rubber feet and 3 smaller feet that are rubber in the middle to keep the laptop off the desk for better airflow underneath. Let's go ahead and pick this up. And I will tell you that once I got the screws off and trying to get this away from the actual chassis was a little bit of a bear. I did use my little guitar picks, and with a little patience, eventually it did lift off. You can see the grills here for air intake. Alright, we'll set that off to the side. Okay, the first thing we see here is our 99.9 watt battery, the biggest battery you can take on an airplane. You have the 2 downward facing speakers. You have the swappable Wi-Fi 6E card, and then you have a 1 terabyte SSD that the laptop came with. I believe that is a 4th gen PCIe. And then this is an extra spot for extra storage. But note to self, this is a Gen 3 PCIe compatible slot, so just be aware of that. You have the 3 fans, and you have the cooler boost technology, keeping the GPU and the CPU cool while playing those AAA games. And then you've got your 2 memory DIMM slots. And this is 32 gigs, like I said, and it's upgradable up to 64, but I want to take one of these out so we can take a closer look at it, because I know that is important to people. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll flip that over. Okay, put that quickly right back. Plenty of heat pipes. I think that pretty much covers it. Okay, the MSI GS66 Stealth gaming laptop. I really like this machine. It's thin, it's light, it's unassuming. This would be really great in an office setting. You wouldn't know that it was a gaming laptop unless you got right up close to it and noticed the Dragon logo on the top of the lid here. Unlike the GE66, which we unboxed a couple weeks ago, which is a little bit of a light show. Has plenty of venting to keep the laptop cool while playing AAA games, and there's lots of I/O too, minus an SD card slot for those who are content creators, which is unfortunate. And not only that, I wish the I/O was pushed towards the back of the laptop for better cable management. The keyboard was okay. The mouse trackpad was nice, smooth, good clicking action, and the internals. Lots of opportunity there for upgrading. The storage, the memory, even the Wi-Fi card is swappable, so kudos for MSI for making a laptop that you can upgrade thoroughly. So that is fantastic. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put this on some benchmarking. We'll bring that video to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this from Tech by Pike, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. It helps the channel, and not only that, gives us an opportunity to bring more videos like this to you. Not only that, it helps us get better as we go along, and for that we really do appreciate it. And I've seen lots of comments on our channel about the different videos that we've created and posted, and keep those coming because we really appreciate the feedback and we thank you for that. We'll see you in the next one.